Hello. I've decided that I'm going to start trying to keep a little bit of a video diary. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Lizzie Hodcroft. I am the founder of a company called The Sweet Beat. We design, create, and supply condiments into the retail industry. Things like our award-winning maple bacon jam, habanero lime jelly, very much focused on the versatility of the condiment, so the number of different ways that you can use it. We provide our customers inspiration through recipes on our website, and we also hope to empower cooks across the nation to be more creative, seek more adventure in their food, and to not put up with bland. So we are declaring war on the mundane and hope that you will join us to do that. So I've just had a meeting with a gentleman that helps with SMEs and startups, and I felt like it was worth just taking a little bit of time to touch on how brilliant the startup scene, at least up here in Newcastle, is. I started a business accelerator program with NatWest in August 2016. At that point in time, I still had really no idea what it is I was really trying to accomplish. I was still playing around with different ideas before settling on what I've decided to focus on now with my business. But meeting other people within the same space that are either, a little bit behind on their journey than where you are, or potentially way further along, unbelievably inspirational. I think we can all agree that for a startup, the founder's journey can be quite lonely, and it takes some time to get used to not necessarily having anyone else to rely on, as well as the fact that for the most part, especially in the early days, you don't usually have a lot of people to bounce ideas off of. And I feel unbelievably blessed and grateful to have been able to create a really strong and supportive network from the very beginning, again, before I even really knew what it is that I was going to bring to the world as a business. And the interesting thing for me is that I went from, being really inspired by these people and unbelievably in awe of what it was they were trying to do, how they were doing it, and the ethos and vision that they carried with them. And it wasn't until recently that I realized that how I was viewing these founders, these entrepreneurs, was, they were viewing me in the same light. And to realize that one day was, it was jaw-dropping. You kind of feel when you're a founder within a business, almost like your business isn't a real business, because in the morning when you're getting ready and brushing your teeth, you are staring at your CEO, you're staring at your marketing department, you're staring at your HR department, accountancy, all that. And it's hard to sometimes take yourself seriously in that light. But the support that I've had through the different networks here in Newcastle upon Tyne has been overwhelming. People reaching out with advice and connections they could possibly give you, even just ideas that maybe you hadn't thought of. And I don't think that I would be nearly as far along on my journey as I am now had I not had that kind of support, that camaraderie, knowing that you're not alone and you're in the same boat as a lot of other people, and also knowing and having that feeling that there's somebody besides you that's rooting for your business and wants to see you succeed and wants to see the success that you're able to deliver, and also the change that you're offering within the world. And I think we're all offering change to some degree. I know that obviously our focus is on food and condiments, but the bigger picture for us certainly dwells upon the fact that we want to empower people to make mistakes, to not be afraid to try things new, and to be more adventurous, create those experiences through food, and hopefully inspire others to do the same along the journey. I may still only be a very small business, but with the help of the network that I have, the mentors, and the customers that praise the product that we're bringing to market and appreciate what we're trying to do, it all of a sudden doesn't feel like you're on your own anymore, and it doesn't feel like you're always battling against a wave that's coming from the other direction. So I guess a big thank you to everyone within the startup community here in Newcastle. You know, the NatWest Business Accelerator, Creative Fuse, Ignite, Campus North, everyone that has come together to help celebrate this movement that we're all a part of, and also help to bring us together to provide guidance, advice, and a pat on the back when you need it. Other people to help you to celebrate success, but also share the tears when things get a little bit difficult and you're feeling lost, and provide the inspiration to really keep going forward. I think it's absolutely astounding, and I'm so proud to be able to say that I'm a part of this. So thank you, Newcastle.